Okay, guys, we're back again today. For those of you that weren't here the other day, did y'all watch the video?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. This means yes. This means no. You? No.
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 Is it Canvas? Or
It's
is it
on the.
Wiki?
I think it's on the wiki,
Oh, right, okay.
and I think it should be under probably my name. My name this semester, whatever the class is called or whatever. So no? Okay. I'm going to go over just a few things that I said on there. And then you need to go back and watch it. I mean, there were some other things that I said. We didn't really get into anything as far as the software where we're starting today, okay? Anyway, one thing that I do need to tell you is some of you guys and some of you students did get a hold of me that are taking it online, which is fine. It's better if you're here, trust me, and you're gonna see once we get started, it's better if you're here. But if you're not, it is what it is. You know, if you're not able to come in, you know, you're not able to come in. One thing I can tell you is that you better be here for the final. Okay? You will fail. Unless you're in the hospital, something really, really bad, and I'll work with you. And like I told the students before, you know, I don't want to waste your time and don't waste mine, okay? Try to be here on time, be ready to go. If something happens, this is my contact information. Take it down. Those of you that weren't here the other day, and just let me know. Text me. Let me know, hey, you know, I'm running a little bit late, and I understand traffic, flats, kids, whatever, work. It doesn't really matter. If you're going to be 5 or 10 minutes late, I'll wait on you. If I don't hear from you, we're going to get started. And if you miss some of the class, then you go back and watch the video. Okay? If you work with me, I'll work with you. Okay? It's pretty simple. Okay? And I'm going to try to make the class as fun as I can. You know, just because I think that you learn a little bit better if you know there's laughing and you know there's participation. So if I ask you a question and I don't know everyone's name, okay? So and I'm terrible at names. I don't hardly ever forget a face, but names I'm not real good at. So you know if I look at you, just answer. If I'm looking over you, answer. Okay. You know, and don't be scared, okay? No one's gonna make fun of you except for me. I'm in charge of that, all right? So if I make fun of you, it's just to make light, not to make fun, okay? But you know, the dumbest question is the question not asked, okay? So don't be embarrassed about asking a question, because if you're thinking it, somebody else is probably thinking it too. They just don't want to ask the question, okay? Because they think it might be dumb or whatever. Just ask the question, okay? Usually we're going to be here till about 7:30, 7:45. I know the class is supposed to be until about 9. There might be some days that we go later. There might be some days that we get out a little bit earlier. And the reason for that, and you'll see once we get going, is that this covers a lot of stuff. We're going to cover a lot of information in this semester, okay? So the things that I cover, I want you, we come here on a Monday, the stuff that we go over Monday, I want you to work Monday night and Tuesday on this stuff. We come back Wednesday, you work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, hopefully, on the stuff that we learned Monday, Tuesday. Does that make sense? The more you use this, the easier it's going to become. If you think that you're just going to sit here in class and say, yeah, Shift F5, got that. No, you're not. The more you use it, the easier it's going to become to remember it, okay? I mean, with anything. The more you use it, the more it's going to become easier to remember and what it does, okay? Bring a pad and a pen, your computer, make sure your software is downloaded, ready to go. Monday-ish? No, make sure that you're ready to go. Does everyone have Eclipse on their computers? Yes, you have your own computer. Don't count on the school's computer. So if your computer goes down, something happens, whatever, I don't mind that you look on with another student, but you're going to see too, as this class goes on, that things happen with computers. If you don't know that by now, you've been under a rock for a little while. Things happen. Some computers act completely different than others. Yours is going to act completely different sometimes with this software. I'm telling you, it happens. It happens. And like I was telling the class on Monday, I had one of the toughest classes last semester. I've taught this class probably 5 times. And last semester was one of the toughest. We just had stuff with computers, software glitches, things just weren't going. It didn't go well. But you know, and it had nothing to do with the students or whatever. It was just the computers and stuff going on, okay? So stuff happens, don't worry about it. That's why it's important to be here. Because you watch the video, and I always get a student, hey, I'm pressing Control Shift Delete Alt F5. Really? What are you trying to launch a rocket? You shouldn't be, yeah, okay? And it's not doing, you know, but it was just one little thing that maybe, and we're going to talk about it probably tonight or whatever, but your computers, most of the computers have a little FN button. Do you have that? It should be in the lower left-hand corner of your, it has FN. That means function. Y'all have it? You know how to turn it on and off? Does anybody? Because I don't either. I really don't. So you might need to Google it. You might need to Google it. Every computer is different. That's the only reason.
Just push it.
No, there's something with it. It's like a shift, control, delete, alt,
I think it's just shift.
number 3, backspace, tilde. I don't know. But there's something that turns it on and off. And if you can figure it out, if you can Google it and figure it out, turn it off. You'll see why. Because on the things that we do that have anything to do with the F bars, like F1, F2, F3, any of those, you're going to have to do function with that. So if it's Control Shift F5, now you're going to do Control Shift Function F5. Okay? So if you can figure it out, if somebody can Google it right now, just real quick, and see how to turn off the function. And I was going to do that before, and I didn't. I think every computer is a little bit different. Mine was a little bit different than most of the class last semester. So if somebody can figure it out, you know, maybe we can get that kind of taken care of now. But what else?
Hold the power button for at least 5 seconds to turn off the computer, turn on the computer, and immediately press the F10 key repeatedly. About once every second.
Try that on your own time.
Yeah.
I don't even know. But mine was like Control Shift Function Delete or something. I don't know. It was something crazy like that, and it just turns it on and off. And I can't remember what it was. Even the tech here, I mean, had trouble with the computers. I tried to get him up here last semester or last year when I gave the class, and they couldn't figure it out or whatever. So if you can figure it out, turn it off. Okay? You're going to see why. All right? Any questions so far? No? Okay. We're going to get started. Guys, the whole purpose of this is to help you get faster with editing. Okay? The whole purpose of the software, so you're not using your computer as a database. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's not a typewriter, okay? This thing is going to show you how to do things, and you'll see. I mean, it's pretty neat. I mean, the stuff that it can do is really pretty neat, okay? So adding word endings, shaving words backward and forward, and y'all know what I mean by shaving? Like if it has an ED and it's only supposed to have an E, you can shave the D off without having to space over, space, delete, or you know, stuff like that. There's easy ways to do it, okay? You won't need your machines right now, so if you watched the video the other night, or if you came to class the other night, you're not going to need your machines till probably about the end of October, November, okay? And then we'll start bringing your machines, and then we'll start doing stuff with the machines. It's actually pretty neat. So by the end of this class, you're going to be able to get a complete transcript out. Title pages, appearance pages, witness pages, certificate page, the whole thing, okay? It's going to be pretty neat, okay, if you pay attention. For some, maybe none, okay? All right, let's get started, guys. You should be right here. Everyone should be right here. Are you? Everyone's there? This is yes.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Go up to help. Left click it. So it should show you this. Everybody here?
Yes.
Guys, and I'm going to be a little, it's going to seem a little 4-year-oldish, but that's the way that I'm going to teach a class, like you don't know anything, okay? So if it seems a little redundant, just bear with me. You'll see why, okay? All right. So come down here to lesson player. Left click that, and it should show you this. Does anyone not have this? Imagine that. I knew you were probably going to be a problem. All right, no problem. All right, go back to help. Install lesson. I'm sorry? Hey, why are you yelling? Take it easy, lady.
I didn't get that online. I did go back to it, didn't come up.
Okay, go up to help. All right, pay attention, guys. Come to help, left click. Come down to install lesson, left click. And this should open up right here. Does anyone not have this?
I don't, that's a different.
I don't mind.
You had the first one.
I should have been on here.
Go to help. Install lesson. There you go.
You had the
Mine, it didn't do that.
Make it bigger.
Oh. I just don't have the lessons part.
Yeah, both sides. Okay, everyone should be right here. Got this? So you shouldn't have this. You shouldn't have blocks and you shouldn't have lesson, but you should have all of the rest of these. Okay?
Yeah.
Got it? Everybody there? Yeah? All right. Left click on Class A. Don't double click. Click it to highlight it. Okay? That's it. Got it? Got it? All right. Now shift, arrow down. Shift arrow down till it says table of contents.
My table of contents is all the way at the top.
Huh? Well, it doesn't matter. Go down to the end. To where all of them are blue. Does that make sense? Does anybody not have that? You got it now? Everybody got it? Where they're blue, it's all highlighted. It's good? Yeah? Press enter. It's going to take you back to here. Got it? Go back into help. Go into lesson player. Are they there?
Mine is.
Mine just say something a little different. It say one more. It's like saying like classes and
One more.
see, I got the one more by A and one more.
Go all the way to the top.
just gotta, I guess I'll just have to,
Go into help. Go into install lesson. Go into, that number one welcome class. Left click, and then arrow, shift arrow down on the way.
I received it, one more is in here too.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay, or in? Same thing?
Just left click. Okay. I go in there, go. I'm gonna go off for just a second, guys. I'm helping somebody.